Welcome to the unique Tiburon Superspeedway in Orlando, Florida. MRN is live to bring you flag-to-flag coverage of tonight's NASCAR Winston Cup Series action. And boy, are we going to see some fast racing today.
Yeah, you think 190 mile an hour is fast, just wait until you see these speeds today. These guys are crazy. That's why I'm up here in the booth, where it's nice and cozy.
Well, I didn't have Orlando in the NASCAR Thunder 2004 intro I had, but Tiburon Speedway was close enough. But anyway, welcome to race number 2 in the Pokemon NASCAR Series. Tonight it is the Pray for Orlando 500 from Orlando International Speedway. It is just like Tiburon, where it is a super speedway with no restrictor plates, so these cars go more than 200 or even more miles per hour. And one more thing, these guys make right turns instead of left turns. It's one of the three tracks this season that they run in a clockwise oval. Most of the other tracks run counterclockwise like NASCAR does, but this one is different. So it's one of 3 races that does that. The other 2 are Velton's Arena, and I forgot to mention in the previous, I regrettably always forget to mention Velton's Arena is also a track that makes right turns instead of left in an oval. That's a dirt race. That's the dirt race we're going to have this season. Anyway, the green flag will come out with Amari Stoudemire Jr. starting on the pole. Race 2 is underway. And our winner and our Daytona 500 winner, Cody Smart, started 11th here today. And Smart looks to go back-to-back. As you can see, speed's clocking in at over 215, maybe 220. Yes, 220. They clock in at 225, 230. Wow. Very fast speeds here in this unique super speedway. It is just like Tiburon, where they make right turns and there are no restrictor plates, so these cars go up to 200. They reach up to 240 miles per hour. Very, very fast track, and it continues the trend like we had in Daytona with another super speedway. But this time it is opposite, and in the opposite direction. And we see cars going 3 wide already, just like we saw in Daytona, only this time, though, they were able to stay clean here on lap number 1 of this 15-lap spectacle. Cody Hagan is going for the race lead, and Leah Walker, by the way, was the driver that led the first lap today. Luke Walker led the first lap in the Daytona 500. Now Leah Walker led the first lap here in race 2 in Orlando. How weird is that? But it doesn't matter. The first lap doesn't matter. The last lap does. The only lap that matters is the final lap. We saw one car hitting the wall. I think that was James Richardson that hit the wall. But I could be wrong. Jared Lewis going to go for the lead. We have smoke in the back. Someone wrecked. Ryan Casey, it looks like he got into some trouble. And he did. Ooh, man. I think it was Jerry Guerrero that made contact with Casey. Now Casey is left behind. That's a tough break for Stewart-Haas. They're off to a really bad start. One of their cars nearly turned around. That would have brought out a yellow. But a great save, though, by the 41. Even though he's really going to be really far behind from the rest of the pack. There's the 31, Sam Rogers. Gonna look low, and Rogers gonna get the race lead. Jay Jefferson, there you see where the wreck happened, where the near wreck happened with the 41. That's where the smoke is. And Rogers is out in front. Rogers, he almost won the Daytona 500 last time, you can recall, on a last lap frantic finish. But now Rogers looks to win here in Orlando, and he's going to be challenged by the 47 of Jay Jefferson, one of the rookies here in season 25. Looks to become the second straight first-time winner this season. We already have a first-time winner. That was, of course, Cody Smart, getting his first career pole NASCAR win in the Daytona 500. Very magical ride for Front Row. Now someone else tries to win, and that's Johnny Gardner, a former champion of this series. Looks to get back to victory lane with his new team. He's back in the legendary Blue Deuce for Penske, and now we have a wreck in the back. His teammate was taken out, and the caution comes out. The big one is struck here on lap 5. Let's hope these cars don't wreck each other like we saw at Daytona, and looks like they might be clear. But we have the big one has struck here in Orlando. A big wreck. I knew this was going to happen some point or another, with all those cars just getting together, and well, it was bound to be a mess. And they were going at 200 speeds, at going over 200, almost 240 miles per hour. So yeah, that too. There's where there was the eye of the storm, as there's the big wreck. There's just too many cars to list who was involved, but it was a big mess. A lot of cars involved. Wow. Lawler was involved, and so was the 35 of Cody Smart. Definitely won't be going 2 for 2. And there's, oh, wow. Wanderlei, Maxwell, Lawler, Hawkins, Barber, Josh Crash. There's Matthew Emdev. That's Gardner's teammate. He was taken out by the wrecks. Oh, wow. But with this only being a 15-lap race, that's going to set up a showdown here in Orlando. 5 cars out of the race because of the big one. Surprised. Surprised that there were not as many cars as they were that were taken out. Weird. But anyway, the green comes out again with 6 to go as Johnny Gardner looks to get back to victory lane in the number 2. The number 2 machine looks to win race number 2 here in season 25. Here comes the 44, that is Zachary Fitzwater. He's going to get the lead. 5 laps to go in Orlando, and there is still smoke present from the big crash we had a couple laps earlier. We get another crash, the race will end under caution. Hopefully we don't get that, but look at Tord Larson getting very close to the 48 of O'Neal Balvin. You saw that they were bumping side by side. I thought they were going to wreck. Thank goodness, though, that doesn't happen between those drivers, but that would have been bad if it did. But Leah Walker gets the race lead. There's her brother Luke is running in the top 5. How weird is that? How weird would it be if the Walkers actually finished 1-2 in a race? They never even come close to that, but it would be surprising if that happened. But anyway, 4 laps to go, and Mika Jansen is leading. She's trying to take the win for herself. Last time she helped Cody Smart out in getting the Daytona 500 victory. Now Jansen wants to win on her own, hoping that one win would be a good sign, that it would be a much needed one to help defend her title. She knows she wants to defend that championship. John Arnott is the only driver to win back-to-back, so Jasmine's trying to join in the mix. 3 laps to go here in Orlando, and Luke leads. Second, here comes, though, John Andrews. John Andrews has been in and out of rides lately, and now he's trying to win again. Would this be a nice run for Front Row if they were to win back-to-back? here comes Dylan Young in the 13. He came out of retirement for this 25th season. He knew he couldn't pass up being part of history here in Entertown 3, so he got a ride from Germain Racing from the 13, and now he's hoping to hang on for the win. And let's see, we have teammates working together, Nathan Hudson and the 27 Joshua Siculi. They are looking to make a run. With 2 to go. Siculi goes on the bottom. Here comes Jay Jefferson. This might be the second race in which we have a first-time winner. Here is DJ Kirker. Only 1 win last season. That was in Homestead. It was very early in the season. So Kirker looks to get another early season victory in the books. Here we go. White flag will be coming out. It's going to be anybody's race. Jay Jefferson has a bit of an advantage. Here he comes with 1 to go. Looking low is DJ Kirker. Can he make a move? He's going to try. Mondo Shazaz helping him out on the draft. Lap traffic ahead. This will decide who wins it. Kirker makes it through. The others just barely hanging on, but the field is surely separated. And now it's O'Neal Belvin, the only driver that can catch up to the 6th. Final turns, here we go. Can Kirker win for Roush? Final corner, looks like Belvin might have one more chance. He is not going to do it. DJ Kirker going to come off the final turn. He's going to win the Pray for Orlando 500 here in Orlando. DJ Kirker scoring his 2nd career Pokemon NASCAR win in the number 6. And he does it with the American Advocare paint scheme. What a fitting victory for the team. Look at that. Nice congratulations from O'Neal Belvin there. He beat him out to the line here in Orlando. And DJ Kirker is a winner again here in the series. His 2nd career victory here in Orlando. What a nice run by the number 6. And that nice paint scheme pretty fitting for this occasion, as this race goes out to the victims of the recent events in Orlando. And DJ Kirker brings an American paint scheme car to victory lane here in Orlando. What a great moment it is for our country. Anyway, that's it from Orlando, and here's how the rest of the field ran. 5 cars out of the race with only 1 caution like last race. Barbara Braley both 1 lap down, and they were struggling all day. But DJ Kirker scoring his 2nd career win in the series, and he gets his first in season 25 at Orlando. We will see you at our next race. That's in Blue Ridge. That'll be a fun one to watch. So we'll see you in Blue Ridge.